If you've been on the internet, like, at all, you've probably heard of a thing called Roblox. It's a funny little game, but we're trying to talk about something in Roblox today. Something you've probably heard of if you've played Roblox since 2015. A little game called Flood Escape 2. Not Flood Escape 1, of course, we're not talking about that game. But it's probably a good place to start. This is Flood Escape 1. Could you tell? No, of course not. Flood Escape 1 was a very simple game. You just ran away from a flood. That was it. Just Flood Escape. Just escape the flood. Now, Flood Escape was made by this guy. I mean, it was made by this guy. Sorry. This is Crazy Blocks, and he run a Bloxy on Roblox. In the Bloxy. Now, what makes this game so special? I mean, it has to get popular for some reason, right? I mean, even Roblox says Flood Escape is madness. Well, I guess the only thing we can do now is play. So, in Flood Escape 1, the game modes consist of easy, medium, and hard mode. Today, I've decided to try medium. It's not like I've definitely played this game before. So, in Flood Escape 1, you have to hit a series of blue buttons, and once you hit all of them, you'll get access to the green button, which will then let you exit, and then you get to do it again. Once you're finished with all 3 rooms, you have to find a code, which usually just involves pressing a bunch of random buttons, and then you just leave, and you escape. Now, I want you to remember this entire lobby. It'll be very important later on. So why is the game so good? Why does Roblox call it madness? Well, we have to look at when the game was actually fully made. You see, it was made 12 years ago, when Roblox looked like this. Also, credit to Cooper2723 for the footage. In 2011, the game Flood Escape looked like, well, it looked like 2011 Roblox. There wasn't really much, there was no lobby. It was really just this the entire time, and one taunt button, and it would just play the death sound, like it does today, but there wasn't any extra ones like there is in the shop now. The closest thing to a lobby was just a room filled with balls. You just push around while waiting for other people to finish their round, and I guess a small tutorial as well. Now, why did it get so popular? Well, back then on Roblox, there wasn't that many unique games, and you know, this was one of the more unique ones. Probably one of the best on the platform at the time, and the reason it got so popular is because when people found it, people started to play it, and so it just grew from there. On December 25th, 2016, Flood Escape 2 was confirmed to be in development, which is very, very cool. From the few screenshots we were given, we were already able to see what the new lobby might look like, what some of the new mechanics were, what some of the new environments were, and how it would work on mobile. Hey, Crazy Blocks. First of all, will data, game passes, wins transfer from Flood Escape to Flood Escape 2? No, Flood Escape 2 is a total rewrite with a different approach compared to the first. Already, people could tell Flood Escape 2 was going to be a big game, and they had a lot to hope for. The expectations of those few early screenshots were very high. However, we can actually see what the game looked like before it released to the public, so let's go do that. Well, it might be a little bit hard to tell, but this lobby definitely does not look like the one shown today. It's even got its own spawn locations, and one of the staples of Flood Escape 2 and its entire movement. Jumping up ladders is just completely gone. It's just regular Roblox movement. So let's just see what maps the game has to offer. Also, all of those separated lifts, they're all gone in place of the difficulty system. Right now, I'm playing the old OSTs that were used for these maps back in the day. Yeah, they were probably removed for possible copyright issues. Here we see an old map of one of the new difficulties in the game. Replacing medium, we get normal, which, I mean, it's basically the same thing. It's even colored almost exactly the same. Here we can tell that Flood Escape 2 is definitely a more difficult and hard to understand game. Here we are introduced to the Flood Escape map, Lava Tower. This map is actually pretty difficult, hence it's given the difficulty of hard, a difficulty taken from Flood Escape 1. Almost the exact same color too. Brand new map, brand new difficulty. This is Abandoned Facility. Abandoned Facility, I guess, could be claimed as the first ever insane map ever developed for the game. Sadly, I don't think we know that information too well, but it's safe to assume as it's in this early build of Flood Escape 2. This is also the first time we've ever seen oxygen tanks in a map before, and I gotta say, they do look very realistic. They look just like the one I gave my grandpa. Once you die, you're given a game summary, which contains all of the information and experience points that you earned during your playthrough. Very cool new stuff. Well, I guess everyone was getting tired of waiting, and so is Crazy Blocks, which is why he released Flood Escape 2. Finally, April 13th, 2017, Flood Escape 2 finally releases to the public, and everyone is playing it. Specifically this guy named Twisted Pandora, but I'm sure that if he stops making videos about Flood Escape 2, the game's totally not gonna die. Wait a minute, this isn't my mental institute. So, welcome to Flood Escape 2 and its original release. That's a lie. This is FE2 Retro, also known as 2018. As we can see, the lobby is only looking slightly different from when we saw it last time, and look at those wall jumps. Dang, bro. We've also got a shop. There was a shop in the previous one. I don't know if it did anything. I didn't check. But here we can buy auras, which are basically very cool, and the best ones are down there. Only true people who flex can own those. See? Look. This one's so good it doesn't even work. Look at this shop. You can buy tanks. They don't do anything. They're purely cosmetic. Wow, would you take a look at those freaking emotes? Dang! Dang! Shit! Look, you can even buy buddies to help you flood escape. They're really dumb. The worst IQ I've ever seen. I have no idea what this guy is doing. You can even buy skins so that you don't have to feel like you're yourself anymore. Wow! I'm so excited for this information. Well, looks like the aura is working. So are the emotes and stuff. So let's get into a match. Well, this is Lost Desert, a brand new insane map, and it looks really good right now. It won't for long, but it looks really good. I don't really like this game anymore. Now this is where I need to be. What a calm title screen, bro. Oh my gosh. Whoa, okay. Alright, well, welcome back to Flood Escape 2. It's looking slightly different, just a little bit. Yeah, probably about like 5 extra years of updates have turned it into this. There's a lot of similarities, actually, and a lot of differences. So many differences, in fact, that I'm not going to count them, except for the new wall jump texture and the fact that there's a new mechanic of sliding. Sliding is cool, and it's really, it's kind of a gimmick, but the fast dive is really nice. Alright, let's start playing! Dude, this is so fun. Oh my god, dude, I'm having a lot of fun. Ooh, wow, is that beneath the ruins? Well, this is a brand new insane map that was, I think it was in the other game too. So, we already see that Flood Escape 2's gameplay is very reliant on other people. It's a group effort, of which no one is grouped at all. So, well, thank you, difficulty system. Now we're playing a hard map. This is Sunken Citadel. It was added in like 2020, 2019, whatever. Oh, and there's an event. Exploding buttons. Events were added like a while ago, but they weren't cool. They were just, whoa, color change? That's crazy. I gotta say, the soundtrack for this game is amazing. Navola, whatever you want to say, his skills are amazing. They are great. Crazy Blocks also made some OSTs, and he helped with some of the like prototype OSTs. So like, he's got insane musical talent too. I hope Redance does well. And we got a new one too. I forgot to mention this. Can't wait to hear some music from you. Let me fill you in right now. So something really funny happened. Flood Escape 2 decided it was a great idea to have 2 extra updates while I was still on this video. So how fun. Now I get to go see what those are about. Sadly, I don't have any footage of the old update, but hey, the new one is out, and you know, there's not much about the old update. It just added active volcanic mines. Well, here we are back in Flood Escape 2. It's looking as normal as ever. Very normal. Anyways, so let's look at the new UI. The shop is looking normal. Oh, hey, look at that. Every single emote in the game is now animated and lags the game by a lot. That's great. I love that. That's amazing. This is a new tab. Oh, so this is where the stats are. Oh, stats for everything. Oh, I mean, at least according to that. There's now a badge for every single map in the entire game. And I totally did not go and play the game over again yesterday to get every single map badge, except for the holiday ones. Nope, I did not do that. I'd never do that. Lost pages, same as always. Personal records, yo, let's go. Speedrunners are very happy for this update. The challenges are normal. Daily bonus, I guess, is also normal. Monthly XP, that's new, but don't care. And there's the map highlights. And that's basically everything except for the new social area where you can report people, go to new game modes, let's go. Have no friends. That's always nice. Oh, hey, I wonder what this play button. Oh, okay. Well, it just teleports me to the left. Well, let's play the 2 new maps, Retro Coast. Let's go. That map's actually really good. And here we are in Retro Coast. As you can see, I've already beaten it, which is why my time is 1 minute, 1 second. Let's see if we can beat that today. Also, I gotta say, the build quality for this is like on point. It's like the best easy map just ever. I think this is just the best easy map in the entire game. The soundtrack, oh my gosh. I was already playing it previously, but only for a short time. This soundtrack is actually crazy good. It is unbelievable how good the soundtrack is. I'm very happy that the soundtrack is this good, especially for an easy map. It feels a lot more fast-paced, but still. Oh my gosh, bro. 3 seconds? You're kidding me. Anyways, let's play the new map. The second new map, Zemblanity. Zemblanity, yeah. This map kind of reminds me of like a mixture between Construction Thrill and Forsaken Era, just because of how much like random crap there is on the floor, as well as, you know, the fact it's good. It's just like both those maps, you know. I mean, Dark Side Facility reminds me of Forsaken Era because it's just good, guys. That's just what happens. And you know, the build quality is like pretty similar, and like it's pretty similar in style to Construction Thrill. Not only looking at it back, it looks very similar to Construction Thrill, like eerily. You know, I wonder what that is. Anyways, this new map has got a great soundtrack made by the creator of Liquid Breakout himself, Elite. Very cool. Congratulations, or Lux, if you want to call him that. Very cool. I really like the OST here. It's really good. Anyways, I'll let you watch the rest of the map now. So now, I think we finally know why Crazy Blocks' Flood Escape 2 or Flood Escape 1 is madness. Because it's good games. That's it. He just made a really good game. This game is by far one of the best games I've played on Roblox. The platforming aspect is always great on Roblox, but with the timing and the extra mechanics that this game adds, the community just excels at creating maps that are just so flavorful, just so good that it's just amazing. It's just amazing. The time I spent having to beat active volcanic mines was almost about 3 hours. It's that hard, but I wasn't bored during it, because the game is just so fun. If this game ever gets nominated for a Bloxy Award ever again, which it probably won't because it's not popular and Roblox only prioritizes the popular games, then I think it should totally win. And, you know, maybe it will. Maybe one day it'll come back from the dead and it will succeed once and for all. But finally, now I can say for certainty that Flood Escape is madness.